Life as a visually impaired person, I mean, it's all that I know. I wouldn't trade it, but I have found something better. Hello everyone, my name is Tori Diamond. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. I was born with an eye condition called optic nerve atrophy. It's an eye condition where the optic nerve is underdeveloped. My family found out when I was about maybe a month or so old. I remember my grandmother doing eye tests on me.
I'm Tori's grandmother. I used to do a baby test, and you watch the baby's eyes move. Well, Tori's never move. Her eyes were fixed, and I knew then that something was not right.
Thankfully, we caught it at an early time. First of all, I give thanks to God and also my family. They pushed me to finish school, and I walked across the stage with a diploma. Now, I am a third-year student in school. I attend Midlands Technical College here in Columbia, and I am studying early childhood development right now, but I do have a desire to go into social work. I like working with children, love working with children, love working with families, and I just want to be an advocate for people in general. In November of 2017, I went online just to see what my options were. I typed in glasses for the visually impaired, and eSight eyewear popped up. And it's basically a pair of electronic glasses. If you all have seen the virtual reality glasses, they kind of look similar to those. So I clicked on the website. I started reading some of the information that it had there, and I called and I spoke to a representative. I made an appointment and I went and got my demo done. My mom and I went together in Charlotte. I was excited about it. I was like, man, this is great. I told everybody that I could. My mom was very skeptical about it. She was like, I don't think this is gonna work. I don't know, but we're gonna see. So I was like, okay, great. Let's try it out. Let's see what we got. I'm a nearsighted person, so when I do things, I look at things up close. When I write, I look at the paper up close. When I text, look at my phone up close and use my magnifier too. But with this demo, I didn't have to use a magnifier. I didn't have to use a monocular. I didn't have to use any other aids except this eyewear. And it was the ophthalmologist, my mom, and myself. You put the glasses on my face, I was like, okay, we are really about to get started with this. No turning back now. Here it is. Boom. I was able to read the eye chart sitting at a distance. I read every line, and I mean every line, even the last line. I just was able to read it. I didn't have to look up close. I didn't have to lean up or, strain my eyes to look at all of the words. I could just zoom in and zoom out, whichever lines got too big, I was able to zoom out and just read, just read normally. And I was able to zoom in on my mom and see that my mom was crying. I was like, oh my gosh, Mom, you're crying? You're really crying. I can see faces, but I don't get to see expressions or detail. It was quite nice to see the details, and it was just really, I wasn't really picking at my mom for crying, but it was just kind of like, oh, you big baby type thing. But, I understand that, it was something that she had never seen before. So that was just, something that I was glad to experience that with her. And I was glad that she came and really experienced that with me. I think it's important because it gave me a new look on life. I'm so used to living one way, and when I tried eSight, it left me a better way to look at life and look at things around me. And I feel like this gives us another chance to explore the world and do different things, something that we've never done before. The glasses are $10,000. My family and I, we're trying to raise the money to meet the goal of $10,000 so that I can have these glasses and see the world as it sees me.
Her number one goal is to learn how to cook. Well, she can't cook without seeing the dials on the stove. And with that being said, with these eSight glasses, she will be able to maneuver in that area.
want a family someday. You know, I want to be able to enjoy my family.
So she needs to know how to cook. She wants to know how to cook so she can go into her independent living on her own. Doing whatever it takes for her to survive. She's not going to be with the family forever, and she has to move forth. Loving, faithful grandma. And we only want the best for her.